What is going on, YouTube, and welcome back to the JDW Sports Talk Show, where every fan is welcome. And today we're going to be discussing the Colts offensive line, mainly the depth. You go through the starters, and they're really not bad. You go through Matt Pryor; he has a chance to have a breakout season. Quenton, we all know he's an All-Pro guard, Pro Bowl. He's going to give it your best, and he's one of the best offensive linemen in the league. Ryan Kelly, very good run blocker, struggles in the pass game sometimes, but he is a very good center. And then you have Danny Pinter at right guard, who's a very good run blocker. Did play a lot of backup guard last year. Stepped in a few times for Ryan Kelly when he got hurt. Now Danny Pinter did actually play some guard versus the Cardinals, which, I could see him doing okay being a guard, but there are some goods, there are some bads, and I did make a video on that, so go check that out if you'd like to see that. So if you like Colts content, NFL content, make sure you like, subscribe, put that post notification bell on so you miss any future videos. So first thing we're talking about here are the key losses. So you look at some of the key losses. You look at Glowinski, right guard, went to the New York Giants. Chris Reed, also a right guard, went to the Minnesota Vikings. So I was really disappointed to see that both of these guys left. I would have been okay if one went, but I was really disappointed when I saw both of them go, because I really truly thought that we needed to keep at least one, because we didn't have the next guard on the roster. Even though Chris Ballard can work his magic in the draft, hopefully Danny Pinter can step in and be that guard that we're hoping he's going to be. As I already said, he's a very good run blocker. Struggled in the passing game a little bit, but nonetheless, Danny Pinter has a chance. Doesn't have a high ceiling, though. I think he's a good short-term answer. Long-term, probably not. So, Chris Reed going, Glowinski, you basically lost two solid starters. Glowinski was a mauler in the run game, very good in the pass game. Chris Reed, pretty damn good at both, really. So, losing two quality starters there really sucks. Really should have retained at least one. Then Eric Fisher leaving. It's not really key. We weren't really expecting Eric Fisher to come back. We all knew that the ship has sailed. As soon as the Colts re-signed Matt Pryor, I didn't really expect Eric Fisher to be back. Didn't expect him to be back in the first place, so we move on here. So the O-line moves with Glow and Reed gone. That takes away a starter and a solid backup. Basically, two solid starters. Pinter's going to move to right guard, leaves a void behind Kelly. Fisher leaves, Pryor moves up, and then that leaves no depth behind, for tackles. So if you look at the depth right now, the depth sucks. If one or two of these offensive linemen go down, it's not going to be pretty. It's going to be a struggle. And we don't even know how Matt Pryor's going to be. So we saw how Matt Pryor was at right tackle last year when he filled in for an injured Braden Smith. He was very good. Very good. So now he's going to fill in at left tackle. And he did fill in at left tackle at some points last season when Eric Fisher was getting hurt, was out. Then last game he was just taken out. Matt Pryor was just putting in because Fisher was just playing that poorly. So Matt Pryor, he has a chance to be a pretty damn good left tackle. Given that he has an all-pro guard next to him, which really helps. He's in a really good system. He's with the quarterback that's going to get the ball out quick. And tight end chips could also help. So he's got a lot going his way. He's got a good shot to make something happen this year, to really take this opportunity and run with it. So, and then you go back and talk about the Pinter to move to right guard. That really leaves somewhat of a void behind Kelly, because if you look behind Kelly, it was Danny Pinter. Behind Danny Pinter, we'll probably bring up Will Fries. So Will Fries will probably be the backup center behind Kelly. Not a bad idea. He came in last year, played versus the Cardinals, had an okay game. He is what he is. He's depth. So some solutions to not having any of this depth at all. So you sign a vet and you draft a guy mid-late round. More preferably, you draft a tackle and you sign a guard. I say you draft a tackle because you let the tackle sit behind Pryor if Pryor gets hurt or if Pryor just doesn't play well. The tackle had a few weeks to settle in, had a few weeks to really get into the game flow and put him into a good situation. Matt Pryor struggles, you have a backup. You have some depth. And then even if Matt Pryor goes down, and then, you know, the rookie guy, the young guy, figures it out, you have a depth piece in Matt Pryor. So there's not really a loss there, unless the rookie doesn't pan out. But Chris Ballard won't draft him if he doesn't think he's going to pan out. We know Chris Ballard is very smart, and he knows what he's doing, especially with that offensive line. So I say sign a guard or a versatile player, because Pinter moving up, Fries is going to come up, and you're going to have the rookie if you draft a guy or if you sign someone else for tackle as well. You're going to have a few guys back there, but you're going to want a little more. You know, you're not going to have enough. So, Will Fries can move and back up Kelly, but then there's still a void at guard and tackle. That's right. As I mentioned earlier, both guards left. Chris Reed and Mark Glowinski. So, you know, that's why I put an important note here. The Colts brought in Dennis Kelly for a visit. Dennis Kelly is a savvy vet that can play every position on the O-line, which the Colts badly need. The Colts badly need some offensive line depth. Dennis Kelly can absolutely provide that savvy vet and could absolutely just provide being, you know, versatile, healthy. He's a very good vet, very good player. I would really enjoy if the Colts signed him. The Colts should sign him. Colts don't sign him, I'm going to be, you know, I'm going to be let down, because Dennis Kelly can really bring something to this whole line depth, to this whole line room that it needs. It's just, you know, the starters aren't terrible. You know, maybe some of the ceilings aren't very high in Matt Pryor and Pinter. Maybe some of them are wild cards in those two. But you were getting a guy like Dennis Kelly, you could trust him. You know what he is. He's not really a wild card. He'll come in and he'll do the job. So you guys let me know what you think about this offensive line draft, this offensive line depth. How would you address it? Because it's not looking good right now. It's not looking very good at all. So let me know how you would address it. I just let you know how I would. I would draft a tackle. Let him sit, you know, like a freaky upside guy mid to late round. Let him sit behind Matt Pryor. If Matt Pryor starts to slip or just gets hurt, you could put him in. You know, he had a few weeks to get up to game speed. He had a few weeks to study him. He had a few weeks to just learn. And then also Dennis Kelly would also be an amazing vet just to teach the young guys. So that's all I got for you guys today. Hope you have a good one. Hope you enjoyed this video. And if you have, make sure to like, subscribe, put that post notification bell on so you miss any future videos. That is it from me today. And this is JD to the W Sports Talk Show, signing off.